So, is there anything that you don't like when you're traveling in Vietnam?
You know, I'm not a big fan of very crowded.
Come, if you come on. Right. So, is there any difference between Ho Chi Minh City and Hanoi that you found?
Wild. Yeah.
Chào bạn, mình là Duy. Ngày hôm nay thì mình sẽ lên trên với bộ và phỏng vấn người nước ngoài và họ không thích điều gì khi đi du lịch tại Việt Nam. Nhưng trước khi bắt đầu video thì đừng quên hãy để lại một like, subscribe và đừng quên bấm chuông để nhận được những thông báo mới nhất từ kênh của mình. Và giờ thì đi thôi. Okay, so thank you for taking an interview with me. So my name is Duy, and can you introduce a little bit about yourself to the audience?
Yes. Hi, my name is Kevin. I'm from Germany, and this is my first time in Vietnam.
My name's Simon.
Simon. So where are you from?
I'm from Germany.
Jan.
Jan. So where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from Germany.
Can you introduce a little bit about yourself to the audience?
Hi, my name's Steve. I'm from Sydney, Australia.
Oh, you're from Sydney.
Yes.
So is this the first time you've been to Vietnam?
Third time.
Oh, the third.
Zoe. I'm here from California.
Okay, so I'm Carla. I'm French. I was in Vietnam for 2 weeks with some friends, and I'm actually leaving tonight. So this is my last day in Hanoi.
Where do you go in Vietnam after Hanoi?
This is my last station here, so I've already been to Ho Chi Minh, to Hoi An, Hue, and now I'm here for 5 days.
Oh, so you've been to the south first and then you've been to the north?
Actually, I've been here until like the 20th of December. I arrived in Da Nang. From Da Nang, I've been traveling to Hoi An, to Hue, and then also to Ho Chi Minh. And my plan is to stay for another month to volunteer in English schools and teach Vietnamese students some English skills.
I arrived 10 days ago at Ho Chi Minh. Then I had a dependent flight to Da Nang. And then I were like 2 days in Da Nang, and after that Hoi An. And now I'm since 2 days here in Hanoi. And after Hanoi, I will go to the Ha Giang Loop and then Ha Long Bay.
Been to Saigon and to Hanoi, and then Da Nang, and then back again.
I am going to Hanoi here and Ninh Binh, and also Ho An and Hue and Da Nang.
So today is your first day in Hanoi, or?
This is my third day in Hanoi.
Well,
I did the Ha Giang Loop, then I went to Cat Ba, then I went to Tam Coc, then Hoi An, Hue, and then I went back.
so what makes you choosing to come into Vietnam for traveling?
And my plan is to stay for another month to volunteer in English schools and teach Vietnamese students some English skills. Yeah.
It's a beautiful place, beautiful food. I've been here for work previously, but this time just having a holiday with my family. So yeah.
What kind of work do you work in Vietnam?
I work in university. Yeah.
What university?
University of Sydney, but I just work in administration.
You work in administration.
I've always wanted to go somewhere very far away and different, and I'd heard a lot of good things about the food and the country and the history and the nature, and yeah.
I think I saw a lot of my friends doing it, and it feels like a backpacking, country, like where you can see, and there's a lot of things to see and do, and that's where we wanted to go with my friends. So
Are you a solo traveler, or you coming with a group of people?
before I was traveling alone, and then I met my friends back in Vietnam. So in Vietnam, I was actually with 2 friends.
Trước khi tiếp tục video này thì Duy xin phép các bạn từ 1 đến 2 phút để có thể giới thiệu cho các bạn nhà tài trợ cho video ngày hôm nay. Thì Duy là một người rất là yêu thích về học ngoại ngữ, vậy nên Duy muốn chia sẻ đến cho các bạn một trang web có tên là italki. italki là gì? italki là một ứng dụng học ngoại ngữ với hơn 150 loại ngôn ngữ khác nhau và có trên 30.000 giáo viên trên thế giới. Ứng dụng italki là một ứng dụng học 1-1 trực tiếp với giáo viên, và bạn có thể trao đổi bất kỳ điều gì bạn muốn với giáo viên của mình. Và giáo viên ở đây thì hầu hết là giáo viên người bản xứ. Vì vậy thì ngoài việc bạn có thể học phát âm chuẩn thì bạn cũng có thể được học về khả năng nghe và khả năng nói khi bạn giao tiếp. Và với Duy thì Duy cảm thấy là một cái điều quan trọng nhất khi mà mình học tiếng Anh đó chính là về thời gian. Nhưng mà italki thì bạn có thể đăng ký phù hợp với cái khoảng thời gian mà bạn làm việc. Và sau đây là một video ngắn giữa mình với một cô giáo. So have you visited any country in the Southeast Asia?
I've only been to, in terms of like Asia as a whole, I've only been to China and South Korea and Taiwan.
Oh, Taiwan.
Yeah, Taiwan is. I think I like all of them. Like I enjoyed my time everywhere, but I think Taiwan was totally the best time.
So if you have a trend, would you coming to Vietnam for traveling for the future?
Yeah, why not? Totally, for sure.
Italki thì có rất nhiều các bài học khác nhau để bạn có lựa chọn, nó sẽ tùy thuộc vào cái mục tiêu mà bạn đưa ra. Và bạn không cần thiết phải đăng ký cả gói thì bạn mới được học, bạn có thể học cho từng buổi khác nhau. Và học phí nó sẽ dựa trên giáo viên và nội dung mà bạn lựa chọn. Vì vậy bạn hãy lựa chọn những cái nội dung bài học mà bạn cảm thấy phù hợp với ngân sách của mình. Và Italki sẽ cho bạn học thử đến 3 lần. Và sau 3 lần mà bạn cảm thấy là không ưng ý thì Italki sẵn sàng hoàn tiền cho bạn. Và nếu bạn cảm thấy hứng thú với việc học ngoại ngữ tại Italki thì hãy nhấn link ở bên dưới phần mô tả hoặc bình luận và hãy nhập code Duy5 mình đã đặt ở trên màn hình để bạn có thể nhận được 5 đô sau khi bạn học 10 đô đầu tiên. Và code này chỉ dành cho 50 bạn đầu tiên. Vì vậy hãy nhanh chóng nhập code để nhận được ưu đãi này. Còn giờ thì xin mời các bạn xem tiếp video. Cảm ơn các bạn. Is there anything that you don't like when you're traveling in Vietnam?
Actually, there's nothing that comes to mind right now. So no, I loved all of the aspects, and of
Personally, I'm not a big fan of very crowded areas where there are a lot of people and where it's very touristy and where you have a lot of pollution, a lot of cars. I mean, the one thing I have to say is the traffic here is completely insane. In Germany, everybody complies with the traffic laws, and here it's like the traffic lights are just for decoration. I mean, it's fine. I'm driving a motorbike actually myself here, and I had a hard time at first, but I think as long as you get used to how people drive, you have a good time.
No, not at all. Nothing makes me feel uncomfortable at all. Yeah.
I would not say I don't like. It's just different to the things I know from my hometown.
Okay.
But on the street when you're walking, a lot of people are like, come and buy something here, and in Europe you don't know that. In Germany or in Europe, it's just like if you want something, you go to it, but there's not like the people who take you there. You know, it's just if you want to come, and if you don't want, also okay. And here's like, come. If you come on, we do special price, and that's something really interesting. So yeah. So, but it's not what I don't like. It's just different.
Yeah.
You have a bit to negotiate everything.
Mhm.
So yes, maybe that's the thing I like the least because I'm not used to it.
So
Yeah.
you're not used to with the negotiation.
Yeah. So it takes a lot of energy to always be like, okay, I need to negotiate the price of it. So
I don't know if anything's made me that uncomfortable so far. I feel like I get asked to take pictures more here than I do in the US because I look different. But other than that, yeah, it's been great.
And what you like the best in here?
The best is the scenery, like the old quarter, this beautiful lake that we're looking at here. But it really, for me, it's about the food and about the people. I really love it, and fantastic scenery and good shopping, all those kinds of things. Yeah.
Have you buy anything in here?
Yes, bought some pants, bought some, various bits.
it's a huge country. It's very large, very big, and you see differences in the people, in the food. But I love that. I love that it's not the same everywhere.
Yeah.
So that you get different styles of food, you get a different mentality, and yeah, appreciate all of it.
The people are pretty nice. The Vietnamese people, the culture is very very open to foreigners. I had a good time with regards to that, and also I think the nature, depending on where you are, is pretty beautiful. In Germany, we're not used to having nature that is tropical and flourishing that much. So yeah, I was positively surprised.
I like the coffee because
coffee?
because it's good. It was really good there at Note Cafe. I think it's called Note Cafe. But it's like in whole Vietnam, I like banh mi. Banh mi really good.
one thing I like the best, I think, is the food.
Just how beautiful and green it is. Like flying in, the scenery is really beautiful. The city itself, with all the trees and the architecture, is really stunning.
So you said that you're from the California, right?
Yes.
So is there any difference between the American and Vietnam that you found?
Yeah, I think the biggest difference is that America is so diverse and a cultural melting pot. People come from all over, and places like Vietnam, it's a little more homogenous, where it's a singular culture for the most part, is more dominant.
So, you said that you've been to Ho Chi Minh City,
Yeah.
right? So, is there any difference between Ho Chi Minh City and Hanoi that you found?
Wild, yeah, of course. It's like
The most fun that you found.
it's Hanoi is pretty quiet,
Okay.
and Ho Chi Minh is like more people coming to you and are like, hey, where you from? You want to buy something? Want to try this? Want to try that? Lot of scooters, like
In Hanoi or in Ho Chi Minh City?
in Ho Chi Minh.
Oh,
In Ho Chi Minh, I mean, it's 8 million people there,
yes.
and I think it's at least 8 million scooters. and I try to.
Everyone have
Everyone has one, yeah. And I tried to imagine all these scooters be cars, and it would be a total mess. And when I walked the streets, all the scooters were on the sidewalk and everywhere, and I was like, okay, wow, this is wild, this is crazy. It's like a really huge town, very young. I love the mentality there. I love the people, but it was way louder and not so peaceful and quiet as Hanoi.
So, if to choose, would you like to choose to living in Hanoi or living in Ho Chi Minh City at the front now?
I probably prefer Hanoi.
Hanoi?
Yeah, but or maybe Hoi An.
Oh, Hoi An.
Yeah, I love the city as well.
I love Hoi An too.
Yeah, it's it was a nice experience. Very touristic, of course, but the old town is very pretty, very pretty. I love it there. But to live for now,
You
Hanoi.
have a try. Hanoi.
Hanoi. Yeah, I'm sorry for all the people from Saigon or Ho Chi Minh, but I prefer Hanoi.
Yeah, big difference actually. I think Hanoi, the climate is completely different. So I think that kind of changes how you kind of go about the city and what you do. And it seems to be more organized in Hanoi than it is in Ho Chi Minh City. It seems to be more busy and things happening. So
In Hanoi, it's not quiet, right?
yeah. It's much more peaceful here with the lakes. Got a lot of water and it's well laid out. So yeah.
I think there's a lot more going on here.
More going on?
Yeah, maybe like busier or more restaurants, things like that.
More first one in Hanoi or in Ho Chi Minh City?
In Hanoi.
In Hanoi.
Yeah,
How
and
about
the
people or something?
people are more or less the same. Both places,
Same?
very friendly people. It's good. Yeah.
So, if you want to choose to living between Ho Chi Minh City or Hanoi, so which one you prefer to?
I think Hanoi.
Hanoi.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's good. It's fun. There's lots going on.
So lots of people that are asking they often to choose love to living in Ho Chi Minh City because Ho Chi Minh City has the same vibe of their country, so they choose to live
Oh.
it. Not many people choosing to living in Hanoi, but I kind of surprised when you said that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No, I like it. It's different from my country, but for lots of good reasons as well.